Okay, I want to ask, how is the judge going to take the DOJ's interference in this Roger Stone thing? So I'm using the Triple Goddess Tarot here. So how is the judge going to take this DOJ's interference? You know, are they going to buy into it? Or are they going to kick against it? A lot of drama. Okay. They see it as more of Trump's drama. And don't forget, I mean, this judge has dealt with Roger Stone and his nonsense during the trial, where he had a picture of her in the crosshairs and all of that, and vision. Yeah, this is not going to escape her. This is not going to escape her. Let's see what's surrounding it. Let's see what's surrounding it. I like the picture there. We've got what? We've got him. He's caught some kind of little critter there, wide-eyed. Okay. The all-seeing eye up there. Somehow I don't think she's going to be taken in by this, that this is a lot of diversionary stuff again by Trump, trying to skew things again. Okay. So let's see what we have around it. Yeah, that he's trying to lay this to rest and trying to manipulate it. Okay? So I don't think she's going to really buy into it. This is another manipulation, attempt to skew things, throw a lot of more drama in the mix, and she's seen all this before with them. Okay, so let's do another layer and see what we have. What's the next layer we have of this? What's the next layer you can tell us about this situation? What is the judge going to do with this? What's the judge going to do with this? Defense. Defending. Quarrel. Well, she sees that the prosecution attorneys have left their position because of it. Okay? That they've had enough of it. So let's see what we have going with this. Trump's behind it. Okay, make no mistake, Trump is behind it. Yeah. And wants to put an end to it. But I'm going to pull another one here to see. What about that? Putting an end. Is this going to put an end to his drama and she'll rule in favor of the stronger sentence? Or is Trump going to be successful? Will the DOJ be successful? Okay. So I would say that Trump and the DOJ is not going to be real successful in wanting to put an end to this, in trying to manipulate it to give him a really light sentence. They're going to be out in the cold. She sees this is Trump's doing, this quarrel of the defense, that, that this is all Trump's doing behind it. Okay. Trying to, again, put an end to this, but it doesn't look like it's going to be successful. Let's do another layer and see, is there something else you can tell us about this DOJ happenings? What is the judge going to do in this case? What is the judge going to do in this case? Yeah, Trump, she's not fooled by this. Trump is fully behind this. Defending his longtime friend, Roger Stone. Okay, trying to stand in defense of that and setting up a quarrel with the prosecution. Just really, flying in the face of what should be there. No, she is the ultimate authority on this. The judge is the ultimate authority on this. Now in this deck, the Triple Goddess, it does not have a king. It's got the crone instead. And she is the crone in charge. She is the one in charge of this. Make no mistake. She's the ultimate authority on this. The judge's word is law when it comes to this. Eccentricity. Let's see what else we have with this. What's underneath and what's next with this. Underneath in the overriding, let's see what we have underneath in the overriding with this. She's going to have the eccentricity, she's going to have an extreme view on this. Okay. They're trying to pull a fast one. Okay. Trying to hang it up. Trying to pull. She's not being kidded by this. They're trying to pull a fast one yet again. Trying to hang it up. Don't listen to prosecution. No. We're the DOJ. We are the head, and you need to listen to us, and you need to give him a light sentence. Okay? I don't think she's going to buy it. She sees this as another extreme measure, eccentricities of Trump and Barr. They're trying to pull a fast one, trying to hang up justice, and she sees it from a different perspective. Okay? So I don't think she's going to buy into it. Let's look at another layer and see what we have. What else can you tell us about what the judge is going to do and how the judge is viewing this? You know, is she going to be pressured because it's Barr? Will she be pressured because it's Barr? Will the judge feel pressure because it's Barr? Will the judge feel pressure because it's Barr? Possibly to some degree. Possibly to some degree. She's sitting there with these things hanging over her because Barr is the head of the Justice Department. So apparently, she's going to feel some pressure. She's got these things hanging over her head. Okay? She's up at night trying to figure out what to do. Yeah, but ostentatious. This is just, you know, too much by Trump and Barr. It's too much by Trump and Barr. So what is she going to do? She's feeling pressure. You know, she's up there. She's the one up on top in the ox cart, just trying to do her job, plodding along like you're supposed to, and we've got Trump and Barr down here, trying to railroad and manipulate things. Yeah. She wants to give out justice correctly, and she knows this is a battle. If she doesn't do what they say, she may have some sort of a battle. Okay? It's a feeling like, yeah, the DOJ is over me. This is wrong. Oh my God, what am I going to do? If I don't rule, that there's going to be a fight. There's going to be, you know, they're going to come after her. Okay? If she doesn't buy into their nonsense, they'll come after her. Okay? So she has a bit of worry about that. This is affecting her job, her pay, her, you know, so how is she ultimately going to rule with this? Is she going to overcome that fear of, you know, Trump and Barr and them leaning on her? Is she going to overcome it? Will she overcome this feeling that Barr is breathing down her neck? Will this judge overcome the feeling that Barr is breathing down her neck? Okay. This is a new deck and they're a little hard to read. So, yeah, she is taking into account where she's standing. Okay. She's looking at her options. Looking at her options. course, she wants to do the right thing. She's kind of on a, you know, people look up to her. Okay. And she's kind of meek in a way, it appears. Riches. Riches. She's got a high position, a high standing. She knows the law. She wants to, so let's see what the surrounding things are. Is she going to buck the tide with Bar? Is she going to buck the tide with... It's going to take strength. Walking away. Let me pull another card for that. I think she's taking into consideration the strength of those that have walked away, the one that walked away from his position because of this. He walked away from a good job. He walked away from everything to keep his integrity. She sees his strength in walking away. One of the prosecutors dropped his whole thing with the Justice Department. Yeah, ended his career. He walked away and ended his career with there because of this. Okay. So how is that going to influence her? That this guy walked away. She's taking note of that this guy had a good career, strong career, and he left. He walked away. How is this going to influence the judge? How will this influence the judge? How will this influence the judge? Yeah, she's evaluating things. Charity. It feels like she's evaluating and doesn't want to be overly influenced by either. But let's pull these others and see what it says. I could be wrong, but let's look and see what we have. Yeah, she's looking at the strength of emotion and the action needing to be taken. So it looks like the feeling I'm getting from this is she's trying not to be influenced by either side of it. Even though she knows that Bart could make it difficult for her career, and this guy, other guy has left, and she sees that they're trying to pull and get away with something. And she's got all this pressure on her with this trial. it looks like she's really trying to just stay neutral. That's the feeling I'm getting. She's trying to stay neutral with it. So let's see, what is going to be the outcome? What's going to be the final ruling? How is she going to rule on this? What's going to be the final ruling by this judge? What will be the final ruling? What will be the final ruling by this judge? Which card is this? I have to look it up real quick. What card is this? I'm not that used to this deck yet, so sorry about that. I gotta look this up. I should know it by the number, but I'm not. The moon, yeah. The moon. Facing the fears and fantasies, reflection, shadow by reflective light. Yeah, there's, she's taking into consideration. She's taking into consideration the spins and stuff. Romance. Let's see what else we've got. Romance. So how is she ultimately going to rule? Are you kicking me, telling me to move over? Really? Oh, Max. Painful end. Investigation. I'm going to pull a few more clarifiers here. She sees the spin they're trying to put on. She knows the investigations. Okay. Well, it looks like she's taking into consideration, that she's got to work with these people. As far as putting an end to it, she sees that this is, again, Trump is behind this nonsense. And she knows the world is watching, you know, about the investigations and things, okay? So I'm going to pull one more set and see. Is she going to give, let's see if I can ask this, is she going to give Stone a harsh or a light sentence? Is she going to give him the recommended sentence, or is she going to buy into be pressured by the DOJ? Publicity. This is one that they're going to be watching for sure. She knows her ruling is going to be watched. So what is she going to do? Go ahead and jump down. Here, you want to get down, Maxie? Go on. Go on, Maxie. Go on, Doodle. So what's she going to do in the end? I think she's going to do the right thing. She's looking at it, you know, it's going to be publicized. She wants to make the best opportunity, and it looks like she's going to hold to do the right thing. Even though I'm sure she's feeling pressured by Barr, because he is the head of the justice system. She also knows he's playing games and what he's doing is not right. So I think she's going to stand up and do the right thing. Okay. We'll see if I'm right or wrong. But, yeah. She knows that Stone has just flaunted the laws, and Trump is not a dictator. She's not immune to these things, although she is feeling pressured because Barr is the head of the thing. But, you know, really, Barr should be disbarred. Barr should be disbarred. And so I'm sure that she's not blind to that fact either. So I think she's going to step up to the plate and do the right thing. I don't think she's going to let them bully and pressure her into letting him off the hook so easily. I think she's going to really just kind of keep her own counsel and try to stay as neutral as possible to follow the law. Okay. She may give him a sentence on the lighter part of the like it's 7 to 9 years, so maybe she'll give him 7 or 6 years. But I don't think she's going to buy into Barr's pressuring to give him less. I think she's going to do the right thing. Maybe because of the pressuring by DOJ, she'll give him maybe a little lighter than the recommended sentence. But I don't think she's going to be bullied and pressured into giving him much less than that. So let's see if the cards are right or wrong. This is done for entertainment purposes. I hope you've enjoyed the reading. Have a great day. Yes, I hear you. Oh, you demanding little guy. He's sitting there just this look he gives me. God, just burn holes in me. He just stares at you like, pick me up now. Come on. This is the little dictator here. He says, who, me? Who, me? Uh-huh. Dictator. Troublemaker. He just stares at you. Oh, somebody's knocking. I gotta go. See you later.